Hey everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. All right, today we're going to do yet another unboxing of a bunch of Thomas & Friends stuff. I'm going to start having to call this layout the unintentional Thomas, but that's okay because I love Thomas. I know that you guys too because I can see it on the analytics. All right, with no further ado, let's get this unboxed. So, all right, get this done here. That was easy enough. All right, last but not least, we got the middle here. Well, that's going to make up for it because there's a label in the way. Wow. Okay, perfect. All right, we can put the knife away. So, I had actually forgotten what what lot this was. This was a very interesting lot because it isn't just Thomas stuff. Actually, I had totally forgotten what this was. That's okay though. We will explore it together. Actually, that makes it a lot more interesting. Now, the first thing that makes this lot interesting, and keep in mind this is a Thomas & Friends lot, and it's right up top here, is a Marks a Marks 10 caboose. Now, how this got with Thomas stuff, well, you know, I guess I can imagine that. How about you guys? Yes, okay, maybe something very similar. So, all right, so we got one Marks caboose. Then we have a HO locomotive here, and once again, Thomas & Friends lot. And this guy appears to be non-motorized. I guess this is either a dummy or just, looks like it's just a toy. But I mean, is he truly HO? Let's see. Let's see if we can. Well, no, the trucks don't move, so, well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe. You know, I'm going to say no. All right. Moving right along. That kind of explains some of the other stuff in the box, I think. All right, so here we have apparently the the B unit for this guy maybe. Oh no, it's totally different. These are cool. These are actually quite nice. I mean, they're not motorized and they're definitely toys, but you know what? These are just, I mean, wow. Okay, I'm getting distracted already. All right, here we go. Here's another one, yet another one. This is so cool. Wow. All right, well, you know, that explains why this is in with this stuff. All right, with some, yes, Thomas stuff. So, all right, some of the stuff I don't know what it is. You guys might have to help me. Now, this obviously is a crossing guard, and you might notice that this is wooden. Now, amongst all the contents of this box is supposed to be some wooden track, so we may finally have some wooden track, which means we may need to shift some of this stuff around if we really want to incorporate Thomas, and I kind of do right now. You know, even if it's on a temporary basis, I kind of want to do that. All right, so I don't even know where to put this. I'm just going to set this stuff out, and then we'll organize it in a little bit. How about that? Because otherwise, we are not going to have enough time for this video. So, all right, here we have a coal station. This is pretty cool. I mean, the coal doesn't literally dump, but, you know, based on my experience with the Lionel coal dumps and the Marks coal dumps, this is probably the better option. Once again, it is wooden, so, yeah, we're going to put that aside. All right, so here we have our first, well, this isn't Thomas. I think this is Gordon. Y'all gonna, you know, probably boo me again. I think this is Gordon. I think that's his name. Once again, no battery. Now, this is one of the ones that has the easier to replace battery, so we'll definitely check him out in a little bit. So, all right, so there's that. And look, here's yet another Gordon. So this one worked? Nope. All right, well, anyway. Add to our collection. So this, I'm not sure what this is. Now we're going to zoom in on all this here in a little bit. I promise you. I know you can't see all this real well. I wanted to make it to where you can see me and the entire layout at the same time. So we're going to suffer just a little bit until I get it all unboxed. But anyway, I think this is one of the ones with the, yes, with the I think, I don't know what they call this. The Trackmaster. I think that's Trackmaster. I think that's what they call that. And that's one of these pieces with the grooves, and you'll notice that, well, you might can't see it, but Thomas has grooves on his drive wheel there too. So, all right, what else we got? What else do we have? Wow, this guy is wooden and he is gold. I mean, literally, this guy is gold. That is so cool. Wow, this is our first Thomas wooden locomotive. That is awesome. All right. So this, let's move this Marks over here. Let's move all these, possibly HO, maybe not, over here as well. All right. What else do we have? We have we have yet another blue. I'm just going to call it another blue locomotive because I really don't know who these guys are. Yes, once again, no batteries. So, not sure how many batteries I have in there, but we may just be depleted now. All right, so here we have a gray locomotive, wooden once again. These are very, very cool. I don't know. Well, I guess it was after my childhood. Look, this is this Dennis. Does this one have a name? This one says. Oh, this one says limited 50-year edition Thomas. This was actually pretty cool. 50-year edition. Well, that probably in 50 cents might get you a Coca-Cola if you can find a machine that still takes 50 cents. All right, what else do we have in here? Whoa, what's this? Wow, that's super fancy. Look at that. It's a really long locomotive and the tender's built in. Whoa, my goodness, how did they think this stuff up? Wow. So, all right, that's pretty cool. Once again, we will get all this zoomed in. I promise we will, but we got to get it out of the box first. All right, here we have another one of the Trackmasters, and one of these is going to have a good battery. You watch, we'll see. Or not. You know, maybe they're a responsible seller and they took the batteries out. You know, I think that's the responsible way to ship things, supposedly. So here we have a wooden, a wooden tree. I think that's just about the coolest thing. Here we go, a wooden tree on our wooden table with fake grass on it. Yay! All right, what else we got here? Oh, this is interesting. This looks like a luggage cart of some sort. That's pretty cool. All right, once again, we'll get all this stuff zoomed in. I promise we will. What is this? This is yet another of the Trackmaster, and I can't believe I just suddenly, like, oh yeah, this Trackmaster. Like I knew that all along. No, I didn't. But anyway, look at it. It's got the switch. Once again, no batteries. Probably a responsible shipper. I don't know. At this point, who knows? None of my stuff ever had good batteries either, so I don't know. All right, looks like a lot of these, if not most of these, are going to be Trackmaster. That's pretty cool because, you know, I had not planned on that. All right, check this out. Wow. Mesmerized. Oh, wait, does he have a name? No, he doesn't have a name. It's just the wooden ones, I guess. So, all right, here we go. Yep, no batteries on any of them. Wow. I think it takes like well, maybe one battery per each. We may have that many batteries. I don't know. All right. Now we have a red one. I apologize. I don't know any of these names. I think the red one is James. I said James was a blue one the other day. James was a red locomotive. I do know that much. All right. So maybe not. Look, here's another one. It's like deja vu. Very cool. So I'm trying to get to the track is really what I'm trying to do, and I know it's going really slow. I'm going to try to get all this rolling stock out, I think. Then we'll show it to you guys, and we may have to move it to show you something else. So here's a lone tender. And I'm assuming the other half is probably in here somewhere. Here we have, this is made to look like a wooden, a wooden one, but it is not wooden. So that's very cool. This is green. This is the one that's got the fancy thing. And you know, you would think I would know at least somebody's name by now, but I don't. Let's see. Does it say anything? Emily. Apparently this one's name is Emily, y'all. There will be a test later. All right. There will not be a test later. All right. So here we have a, I'm not even sure what this is. Interesting. And here we have a bigger, something that's bigger that kind of sort of matches that. That's kind of cool. Once again, we'll get this all zoomed in a minute. So, all right, I think I see something that I think I'm going to, oh, no, it's not what I thought. Never mind. I thought it was another boat. I'm kind of enamored with those boats. So, all right, here's one of those other size carts that's kind of the bigger one, like the one with the punching bag looking thing and all those. So we're going to put him over here for now. And here we have yet another one of that same scale. Or same style. I don't know about scale. So, all right. Trying to get all this out. This seems to be a common theme with the Thomas stuff, doesn't it? Apparently, if you're into Thomas, you really have a lot of stuff, right? So, all right. This guy here, I'm not sure. Oh, this guy's got his face on the back. How curious is that? I'm interested to know who this is. My light isn't quite right to read the names, frankly. So, let's see. What does this say? Well, we will figure it out later because I do not have the light sufficient enough to see the black lettering on the black underside. So all right, so here we have some very interesting looking track, and I'm not sure what this is all about, but it's very blue. And yeah, there's quite a bit of it actually. I'm going to take all that out. I think we'll set it aside. Once again, we will zoom in on all this stuff in a minute. I may have to make some room over here. I may have to move some of the old, well not old, the, whoops, the Thomas of a different lot to a different place here. But we'll deal with that in a minute, I promise. We're almost out of, I think, rolling stock, I think. Let's see, here we have a number 7. And this is similar to that guy that had the pickups on the bottom, but he doesn't have pickups on the bottom. So once again, I'm not sure who this is. I think we gonna have to learn all these guys' names, you know, just for just for grins. All right, now we have a bunch of little ones down here. So far we only have 2 of the wooden locomotives. That makes me happy and kind of, I don't know. I wish there was more wooden ones. All right, more green. I'm gonna try to go a little faster here, guys, because it turns out there's a lot in this box. All right, another blue one, and I think that probably is what, well, no. I was gonna say it's probably what this goes to, but no. This says 2, and this clearly says 1. So, all right, nope. And then we got this guy, which probably goes with James, maybe. Maybe. Look, here's a bridge. And it's wooden. Yay! All right. I said I was going to get that track last. I kind of goofed that up, didn't I? So here's another one of those Trackmaster pieces. So let's see. Let's just experiment with that for a minute. Let's see if we can sprout a 5-year-old brain here and see if this goes together. I don't believe it does. All right. Well, anyway. Perhaps the bridges don't go together like that. What is this? Oh, and what is this in this? Look. This is some sort of covered bridge with the Trackmaster, and then he's got a very colorful locomotive that I don't actually think goes to this. So that is really cool. Does he fit on that track or no? No, he does not. That was just in there hiding. So this is pretty cool. Does he have batteries? What does he do? No, I don't believe he does, which is interesting because he has traction tires. What? Oh, he is Trackmaster. Look. Well, okay, we'll have to figure that after a while. Maybe, well, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, anyway, we'll put him here on the line. Those track. No trains are running right at this moment. Can pretty much assure you that. All right, here we have I believe this is a Thomas. Very cool. Once again, we are going to be inundated with Thomases. We may have a Thomas giveaway coming up. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. All right, so here's some sort of finish line looking thing. Oh, look, I can go there. Oh, look, here's another one. All right, very cool. Tell you where you are, I suppose. All right, so I think we're down to mostly track here. So, all right, I see mostly wooden, which makes me happy. All right, here we got a couple wooden signs. This is a stop sign. This is a bus stop. We have a bus, so that's pretty cool. All right, once again, once I get all this stuff out, we will get zoomed in and we will rearrange this stuff to where we can unpack some more, because we have quite a bit more. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out, but I bet we figured it out. So here's another one of those larger scale or different these type. Now this looks like a what do you call it? The end. Yes. All right. Here we have yet a different kind. I wonder how many different manufacturers there were of Thomas stuff. That might be an interesting thing to find out. And I promise you this probably will not be complete. Promise you that I could get distracted very easily, so I think we will just get it out and then carry on. How about that? Wow, Greg didn't get distracted. Might be a plus. Might be a first. I don't know about plus, but it might be a first. All right. I'm hurrying. All right, there's quite a bit of that as well. Here we have, well, honestly, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, open for discussion. Yes, we'll put that there. Oh wait, here we have yet another. And here's the guy with the face on the back. Does that? I don't exactly. And it got the cow catcher on the back as well. Somebody may have to explain this one to me. I don't. I don't know. So all right, this is one other one with the batteries and batteries. Nope. I want to track that up to a responsible shipper that did not want to ship batteries. So all right, just about the time that you think it's over. Look, this one's got a crown. Is there a king, Thomas, or a queen? I don't know. We may have to find out. All right, what else got? More of the gray track. And wow, there's a lot more in here, guys, than I really thought there was. This is some sort of decoupler. Check that out. Now that's pretty fancy for Thomas, huh? What do you think? Wow, that's an activation track of some sort. Very cool. All right, so wood. More of the bigger scale stuff. More of the, I don't know what that is. Another sign. Pretty enamored with these signs. It's got a guy crossing. It's pretty cool. So all right, I think we're about to the end. Here's another. I just don't know what this is. I just don't. I guess it's rocks. It's like rocks. Oh look, here we have Annie. All right, that's pretty cool. And it's the bigger scale, like over here. All right, more rocks. If they're not rocks, well, I'm sure somebody will correct me. I'm not sure what they are. So I still have wooden pieces in here that I have yet to reveal. So this is a bush. It's a wooden bush. Cracks me up. All right, more wooden pieces. I think we're gonna have enough wooden pieces to make a loop of track, y'all. Here's some more bushes. All right, another tree. Man, guys, this is gonna be awesome. More plastic gray track. I think we may put the plastic gray track, over there out of the way, just as soon as I see that I've got it all. Oh look, here is I guess he's a train worker. Check him out. Wow, very cool. All right. Oh look, here's a bridge. I wasn't gonna pull out the wood pieces yet, but here's a bridge. Wow. All right, so I think we are to the bottom now, where it's just wood pieces. I can't swear to that, so if something stray comes out, well, you will forgive me. Here's another. I guess he's a railroad worker. I'm not sure what he is actually. All right, so I think I'm not sure what the heck that is. All right, well anyway, let me get this gray track put up, and then we're gonna get you zoomed in. We're gonna look at what we have so far. I'll probably put up that blue track as well, because it's just blue track. I don't think there's anything particular to see there. And then we will get on with the getting the wooden track out here. I think we're gonna have to move some of this stuff to actually lay out the wooden track, but I really want to do that because that's cool. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at this stuff, and then we'll move on to getting the track out of the box. Move the box out of the way so we'd have a little bit more room to show you guys what was in the box. Some of this stuff, after I show it to you, will go back in another box so we can have room to lay out the wooden track. And I'm not sure what the radius of the wooden track is going to be, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? All right, so here we go. I mean, just a ton of blue locomotives. I think most of them are not Thomas. I don't know that, but I think so. All right, so I'm a little bummed that there's not more of the wooden locomotives and cars in here, but I'm not unhappy. I just was expecting more wooden. So all right, anyway, the signs are wooden. And let's see, the gold and the gray locomotive are wooden, and then of course the painted guys are wooden. And let's see, once again another sign. Let's see, I could get in a little bit tighter yet. All All right, so and then of course we got the stuff. I'm going to zoom back out. The stuff over here that isn't exactly, well, isn't at all Thomas stuff. We got a Marx caboose and some faux HO locomotives, which are actually very cool. They're very nice. I like them a lot. And then we've got a wooden crossing and a wooden coal dump thing. Okay, and over here we have the other type of track with the where the locomotives have the geared wheels, and those will probably go back in the box as well, because I just want to focus on the wood stuff for now. So all right, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up, then we'll come back, we'll start laying some wooden track. Doesn't that sound fun? I think that sounds fun. Let's do it. All right, guys, so turns out these guys are way cooler than I was giving them credit for. They will not fit on an HO scale track. No, they will not. However, they do have a function. Check this out. Oh my God. Now tell me, what other channel? Oh no! What other channel will you see that? All right, back to the unboxing. All right, everybody, how about this? So, all right, there is way more wooden track that was in that box than I could have possibly imagined. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out here on this carpet, and we're just going to make the layout down here. That way we'll see if it'll fit up there, and that way we don't have to move around a bunch of tracks and do a bunch of stuff just for nothing. So in the meantime, I got distracted. I know you guys are just shocked as heck about that, but so these Trackmaster, the battery operated ones, if you were to somehow, for some reason, acquire 15 of them, how many do you imagine if you put batteries in them they would work? Now, interestingly enough, I had enough batteries, if you rob all the batteries in the entire house of remotes and everything, to run these. And so all these have batteries, and let's see, out of 15, how many of these run? What do you think? What would be your guess? Don't know, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. It's like there's 13 and 2 dead ones. It's like roaches. All right, I guess I better go get them. All right, guys, I feel like a kid. I'm going to feel that way until I go to get up. All right, so I think first we're just going to start with an oval and see what we can make with that. I put all the tracks together, or bundled them all together in like sizes. There's a bunch of sizes, more so than I would have thought that there was. But, you know, there's probably a rhyme and a reason to this, and maybe once again you need to be 5 years old to figure out what it is. But we're gonna test this old brain and see what happens. So, all right, I think we can be pretty confident in starting with the end of a circle. What do you think? So one of the things about these wooden tracks, if you've never played with them, they have 2 sides, and both sides have the grooves. So there is no up and there is no down. That's very, very cool. It's goof proof. All right, so these guys just go together like this. It's not a lot to it. That looks like kind of a tight radius. What do you think? I think that's probably too tight. But what we now know is it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks to make a half a radius. So let's do it on the other end. So change. And then I think we're probably going to make it wider by inserting some straight tracks. How many will probably be dictated by how many ever we have. Now this is substantially smaller than I actually thought the radius would be, so I'm glad we're doing this here on the floor. So, how many other YouTube channels are you going to see your host on the floor playing with trains? Probably not many. Probably for good reason, actually, but anyway. All right, so we got these little whoop-de-doos for lack of a better word. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to do. They kind of go like that, and then it looks like they're supposed to go to something up here. Now let's see. what did I see that kind of looks like that? I don't remember actually seeing anything that looks like that. Oh wait, you know what? There is these there is these blocks over here. Look at this. Check this out. Suppose this has anything to do with it? Maybe. Oh, you know, I think it does. Look at that. What do you think? Am I doing it right? Wow. So, all right, I feel like I may need somebody to come over here and help me. I think that is the way that might go. I'm really not quite sure, but maybe, possibly. Okay. All right, well, I think we're going to make the radius wider, like I talked about. I need to get my knee out of the way. I probably need to get myself positioned a little bit better here. I'm actually more comfortable than you could probably imagine. Later on, I'll probably not be comfortable, like tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to line this up with this line right here. So, all right, so this little ramp guy may have to go out of the way. So, all right, on the straight pieces, we have 4 of this size, we have 2 of this size, and we have 2 of this size, and inexplicably, we have 1 of this size. And I'm not sure what the significance of that is. Now what I'm wondering is, and I don't think so, is the 1 the equivalent of the bridge? I believe it is. And is this perhaps the equivalent of that? No, not really, no. Maybe this one, no. I feel like I'm going to lose my Thomas license here in a minute. All right, well, let's put that back together over there. All right, well, I'm not... Oh, you know, we have another whoop-de-doo type bridge here. Let's see. I don't think that's going to be it either, though. Nope, not even possible. Well, all right. Sooner or later, I may or may not spread a brain here. So, all right, you know, this was assembled probably in some child's room before it was packed up. Oh, hey, you know, speaking of distracted, so one of the pieces in the at the bottom of that box was this green boy right here. So I'm not sure what his significance in Thomas is, but probably has some significance. I don't know. It looks like that was a boy or a man or what it's supposed to be. Green, whatever it is. All right, anyway. All right, let's see. So, I'm thinking that since there's 4 of these, and probably we want the accessories to go in the middle as opposed to on the ends. Alright guys, I got this together and I didn't even have to call any 5-year-olds. So I don't know that this is going to fit up on our board or not. I think it's a little bit too wide and maybe a little too long. And I don't see a lot that we can eliminate. Maybe a thing or two here and there, but I don't know. in any case, let's check out what we did. So all right, so I got all these guys hooked up, and inexplicably we have a locomotive at the back, but that's just how it worked out. We don't have a caboose. You know, that's kind of the story of our life. So all right, he kind of comes around here, goes up the bridge. Now I did have to use a popsicle stick or two to get everything lined up there. So all right, he comes around this little curve, hits a switch over here. He keeps going. Comes up over this bridge. Oops. And then he goes around the curve again and back to where we started. Now alternately, he could go this way. And uh-oh. So yeah, this not working too good so far. All right. Then he can come around here. And you can come back out here. Pretty cool. And get back on the main track. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. All right. So anyway, now perhaps you're thinking, you know, well, what about this little loop right here? Well, let's say here that you know, this guy's having a problem or a fire or something right here. So the fire engine can come out of the fire station. He can come along this track here and come through the switch. Come around this curve under this bridge. Oh, I knocked over a guy. Oops, I'm still knocking over him. Then he comes around here. Comes around here. Then there's the main track. Comes on around. And he can take care of the fire or emergency or whatever he wants to do. He can go back around and get back to his station. So all right, that's that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys, I guess the next thing is to try to dismantle what is up on the board right now and try to get this up there. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's see. All right, guys, so I have us back on the main board here. I got it zoomed out real good so we can see the whole thing. I'm going to take all this stuff out of the middle, the Thomas stuff, and we're going to try to put that we just put together here. I don't know if that's going to fit or not. I actually have a few ideas now that I'm standing here looking at it, but let's get this off, and then we'll get that up here, and we'll figure out what we need to do. I think it may very well work. For the next portion of the video, I'm going to put it into the time-lapse mode because there's no way anybody's going to watch me take all this stuff down and then put all that stuff back up. So I'm going to put it in time-lapse mode. That way you'll see it real quick like, but you still won't miss anything. All right, let's get to going. All right, everybody, how about this? This is pretty awesome, huh? So that wooden railway inside of the electric trains just, I don't know, it does something for me. It just kind of tugs at my heartstrings. I think it's amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'm gonna get the camera down off the tripod here in a minute. I'll give you guys a little look around, and then maybe we'll run some trains for a minute, then we'll probably call it. So let me get the camera off the tripod and we'll get to doing that. Alright guys, so I left the camera on the tripod just because I figured it would focus better and it would be steady. It wouldn't be me trying to hold it steady, which never works. Anyway, alright, so let's talk about what we got here. So we got the Aerosdale Betterell Company. I always have a hard time saying that, and I think it's supposed to actually go along a straight piece of track, but the only straight piece of track it could have gone along would have been this one, and that would have interfered with my water and my boats, and I really like the water and the boats there, so I left the over here along the curve. Probably that'll be fine. Let's see, then we got our lighthouse. We got some of the wooden trees that we got, some of the wooden shrubs over here, and you'll see more of those on the other side. We've got the Sodor Signal House here. Unfortunately, I can't reach it. I don't, so it probably is just for looks. And then over there we have the fire station and our fire truck that really isn't to the correct scale, but that's okay. We got the little light truck, which is to scale. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the Cranky the Cranes, which actually do not go with the wooden railway, but I just thought they were so cool that I figured that they had to go in here somewhere, right? So, all right, let's see, what else do we have here? We have the coal dump over here, and then I'm gonna move you guys around here to the other side so we can take a little closer look. That's kind of the side where the focal points are anyway. So let's do that. All right, did I mention I'm super proud of this? I'm super proud of myself for putting together a 5-year-old's toy. But really, I mean, fitting this inside of these loops and making it look good, it took some doing, and I'm really proud of it. I seriously, I mean, I know that sounds funny, but I'm really proud of it. So all right, let's talk about what we have here. If you guys are stuck on scale or whatever, you might want to skip this part because some of this stuff is not to scale to the others, but you know, in Thomas Land, I don't think it really matters. So all right, we got the Crosby coal over here, the coal dump, and then we have a wooden no walk sign. We got a number of people here. Looks like maybe railroad workers and a guy in green. It looks like, I don't know, either a boy or a man. I'm not really sure either way. So then we got the bus stop with the bus, which of course the sign is much larger than the bus, but hey, you know, that's okay. And then we got the 50th anniversary Thomas engine there on the track. He's wooden, and then the two Sodor cars behind him. Then we have the crossing gate. Then we have the wooden stop sign. Let's see, I forgot to mention the the wooden bushes over here. You can see those along the track. Let's see, what else we have? We used one of the plastic signal things from the plastic set, but that's okay. That works pretty well. And then, of course, back in the very back, and maybe we can show this from the other side. Well, no, okay. We'll show it now because I don't think we get to it from the other side. Now, it's kind of hidden by my G-scale, but unfortunately, I could not make room for my roundhouse in this particular configuration. We may have to incorporate him in a different way, in a different layout later. But anyway, because I mean, he's definitely very cool. I mean, I love him a lot. So all right, let's get this moved around here. Let's get around to the other side and let's see what's going on over there. All right, and here's kind of the well, I didn't really intend for it to be, but it turned out to be kind of the back side. And so you see the back side of the the firehouse. Then of course, you know, the crossing signal, and then of course the cranes from this end. There's not a lot else to say or do from this end. Yeah, so all right, well, that's pretty cool. We're gonna have to get some more of the Thomas wooden because I much prefer that. Maybe I'm old school, or I don't know, just something about that just screams nostalgia to me, and I love that. I just love that. So all right, let's get some trains running. Of course, you know, the wooden railway is static, so unless you push it around, and that would be very difficult where it is, but I quite enjoy it the way it is. So let's get the trains that do running around it. Let's see what that looks like. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. All right, guys, let's get everything running. Let's see what it all looks like together. I am so proud of this. I can't exactly explain why, but this is amazing. I love this so much. All right, let's get the locomotives going. Let's stop talking. So I don't know about you guys, but this is awesome. Love this. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing of the Thomas stuff. This will probably be our last unboxing for the Thomas stuff. It almost feels like there's some sort of plan coming together, doesn't it? So anyway, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as always. This has been fun. I really enjoyed this, much more than I actually thought I would. I mean, I knew I would enjoy it, but not quite this much. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Alright, in any case, thank you for coming. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for viewing our videos. Thanks for your likes and comments. We read each and every one of your comments. We respond when we can, as we can. And it means a lot to us, guys. Without you guys, there would be no YouTube channel. I mean, just be me running my trains by myself. So it's you guys. It's all about you guys. Alright, guys. Till next time, GGS Railways out. Wow, look at that Thomas stuff.